guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to talk about all the pros and cons about having a water birth. I wrote a little list, so if you see me looking down, it's not because I'm looking at my crotch, it's because I'm reading off the list. If you're new to my channel, then you probably wouldn't know that I have a little boy named Theodore. He is now 1 year old and 3 months. Oh my gosh, no, what? 1 month, guys. He's 13 months old. We had a drug-free or natural water birth. It was amazing, guys. If you're gonna give birth, then definitely do a water birth because there's so many benefits and it definitely outweighs the cons. So if you're keen, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button. And with all that said, let's jump into it. So I'm going to start off with the pros first, and the first one is labouring and birthing in the water bath is a form of pain relief. And honestly guys, I think I spent seriously 20 hours just in my bathtub at home, just it was the only thing that could keep my contractions somewhat bearable. And not to scare you guys, because honestly I loved giving birth. I'm a birth addict and I need to go to Birth Anonymous. If I could choose birthing as a job, I so would. The whole pregnancy part, now that's a different story. I don't do well with pregnancy. So yes, it's definitely a form of pain relief and it helps tremendously, guys. Tremendously. It's also a good option if you do not want to have an epidural or go or have drugs or even have gas, because honestly guys, it's the bomb. Birthing in a water bath gives you a sense of control, it gives you security, it gives you privacy, and it kind of gives you a sense of safety. I feel like mainstream births in hospitals, it's the doctors that want to be in control. They'll decide whether you have a epidural, they'll talk you into it, they'll scare you into it, and they'll decide if you are going to have an episiotomy because they want to get the baby out faster. They'll decide if they want to have a vacuum birth to get the baby out, and they use scare tactics to make your birth faster. Having a water birth allows you to have a sense of control. You're not rushed. And that kind of leads me into point number 3. You're actually less likely to have medical intervention if you have a water birth because your body's doing the natural thing, guys. So pro number 4 is it's actually less traumatic for the baby because they're already in the amniotic fluid. So when they're coming out of the birth canal and going into the water, it's warm water generally most of the time. If you're having a cold one, then I'd probably sit back because it's probably summer, so you better pull out your drink and sip on that mocktail, girl, because you're gonna need it. But it's actually less traumatic for the baby because it's just a better transition overall from the womb into the water. So point number 5, it's actually easier to change positions in a pool. There's no gravity holding you down and you're a bit bouncy, you have buoyancy, so it's easier to get on your back, get on your knees, do what you need to do, get in the most comfortable position because girl, you're about to deliver a baby. So you are more than likely to catch your baby if you're having a water birth. It's more safe, you can have your arms out. Of course there will definitely be medical staff in the worst case scenario to be prepared for anything, but you actually have a better chance of catching your baby and you can have skin to skin contact immediately because you can pull them straight up, whereas in a land situation it's more likely the doctor to kind of catch the baby first. So pro number 7, guys, because this is the most important one. You are less likely to tear. Can I repeat that? Can we just think about tearing for a minute? Guys, tearing is terrible. You are less likely to have a more severe tear, I should probably say, because your perineum, the area between your vagina and your anus, that skin part, is more elastic in the water. Your body has more of a chance to become stretchy because it's been bathing in that nice pool over there. So guys, honestly, I think I got the least amount of worse tearing. I think I got 6 stitches, so it was barely nothing on the category, but I highly think that is because I was in the water and it probably would have been a lot worse if I wasn't. But guys, because tearing's bad, but have a water birth and it won't be as severe. Now we're going to get into the cons. Obviously it's different for everybody and these are definitely a thing to consider. For me, the pros definitely outweigh the cons, and of course if you're like needing a bit more advice, then definitely seek your medical professional. So the first one is you do have a risk of a slight infection due to contamination in the water. Of course, when you're giving birth, there's going to be poo, there's going to be blood, there's going to be all sorts of like bodily fluids, and that's going to go in the water. Your midwife or your doctor's main job is to scoop out any like gross stuff and to obviously refill the bath if it's really dirty. So they're on top of that, guys, so take that into consideration. But there is a tiny chance that you could become infected or your baby could become infected, but you kind of know if you're like in a dirty bath and obviously you're gonna get out or something. So that's definitely con number 2. The water does get really icky. For me it wasn't too bad because it was quite fast. I actually was in the shower before I jumped into the pool, and yes guys, I'm gonna put my hands up, I did poop, but it was in the shower, so it wasn't too bad. And then I hopped in the bath and then it was all clean. As soon as I gave birth, then like a whole splash of blood came out. TMI guys, I'm sorry, but I want to be real here. And then I like brought him up straight away, and then we pretty much got out and I birthed the placenta in, I don't know, it was like this toilet bag. It like went inside the toilet, but they caught it. So for me it wasn't really dirty at all. It was just the initial like push. So another con is you have to check your hospital beforehand because they might have a limited amount of water birthing baths. And if that's the case, then you want to get in quick because I don't think with mainstream hospitals you can book them in. I actually gave birth in a birthing clinic and all the rooms had water baths. So that was one reason why I chose that hospital. There is one more con that I would definitely take into consideration, and that is the chance of your baby like gulping water before you take them up. Now this is a very low risk because normally when the baby's attached to the umbilical cord, it's getting oxygen that way, so it's not really taking a breath. It's not until you bring the baby out of the water and the air stimulates the muscles in the baby's face that they're more likely to breathe. So like the infection, it's a very little chance as well. So that's all the pros and cons for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss out on any more videos in the future, because guys, we're doing Vlogtober at the moment and I'm uploading every day, and then I'm gonna sort out what days I'm uploading on because it's all a mess at the moment. And yeah, with all that said, much love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.